All right. Good morning, everybody. Today is Wednesday, April 22nd, 2020. I appreciate you joining me for our weekly market update here. In terms of what's going on here today, we're at 948 total available properties here in the greater Lansing area as of this morning. That is right near the historical low as I've ever seen it in my 16-year career here as a real estate agent here in the Lansing area. Super low inventory. I've got the updated 30-year fixed rate as of this morning. We're at 3.375%. On the 15-year fixed rate, we're at 2.875% for a 15-year fixed rate mortgage on a primary residence. Those are both extremely low rates. We're still near historical lows. I do know that there's some financial institutions that have raised their minimum credit scores. JP Morgan, for one, has raised their minimum credit score to 700, and they're requiring a 20% down payment. We work very closely here locally with both Case Credit Union and Dart Bank. Those financial institutions continue to loan money. They've not changed their minimum standards, and so if you've got decent credit and you've got basically at least a 3% down payment, you'll have no credit issues buying in this market. What we're personally experiencing is that we're continuing to get offers on our listings. All of our listing appointments are still happening virtually, primarily through a meeting, through a Zoom application meeting. Our buyers agents are working with buyers. We're working with listing agents to get all the data necessary in order to make our buyers feel comfortable in terms of to write offers on properties that they have not seen in person. The good news is, from an inspection standpoint, buyers and sellers are able to move ahead in transactions. Home inspectors have been deemed essential, and so a home inspector can do a home inspection on a property. The buyer is allowed to attend that. Neither of the real estate agents are, but the buyer is allowed to attend a home inspection, and so that's great. That's enabling us to move forward in a positive direction. I do believe that we'll continue to see a seller's market here for a couple more months because inventory is so low, and there are buyers that are ready, willing, and able that still would like to move forward. I do think that at some point, probably after a couple of months, we're going to see the market start to shift a little bit, because I do think once the stay-in-place ban has been lifted, and I hope that real estate agents are deemed essential on May 1st, and that we can start having the opportunity to do a safe in-person showing, I do think that we're going to see more sellers come to the market once we get into May and June. And I think that that buyers will be happy because there's going to be adequate inventory to meet those demands. We've been operating for quite a while at a point where there's about 3 buyers for every 1 seller listing. I do believe in the long term that that because inventory is so low, that is going to act as an insulator for local homeowners in terms of value and the potential decrease in value as the market shifts from a seller's market to a buyer's market. Even though there may be fewer buyers, the sheer low inventory should insulate against a catastrophic price loss. I'll go back to 2008. Back then, pretty much every homeowner lost between 20 and 30% of their home value over the course of about an 18-month period of time. And I think, and there was a much higher inventory at that point in time when that market transitioned. Inventory is so low right now that it would take a lot of inventory to shift it from a seller's market to a buyer's market just on inventory alone. So at the end of the day, I don't think there's any reason for anybody to panic about the real estate market. If you're in a position where life circumstances dictate that now is the right time to move for you, I'd go right ahead with those plans. If you don't have any strong desire to move, and the only reason that you would consider moving is that you're concerned about home values, I would say if you're planning on being in your home for at least 5 years, I would just enjoy the comfort of staying in your own home for as long as you want to be there. Um, uh, at the end of the day, we suffer a cyclical downturn at least about every 10 years. And I know it's being caused by a pandemic, but at the end of the day, we're going to go through whatever downturn we're going to go through, and then the market's going to come back slowly and surely, and then we'll have this conversation 10 years from now. So it's just one of those things where it's important to understand there's no need to panic. The market will end up being strong again, and it's still strong right now. And so if you're a buyer or a seller, you want to take advantage of the current market, it's not too late to do so. Our team is happy to help you. I'll give you my personal cell phone. It's 517-303-3262, 517-303-3262, and go buy some real estate. Have a great day, guys.